I didn't see it. But my wind is blowing that way. Last weekend I made these scent sticks. I fill them up with cotton and I put a little bit of dough urine in it. Can you see that? And I hang it I just started hanging it from the bottom of my stand. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break up my scent. And last weekend, that buck came from the direction that the wind was blowing. I don't know if it was working, but if a deer comes from that way, I might be doing that more often. This is what I've been waiting for. I found a fresh rub. Like I said, the last week of September, they start showing up. I just had a camera set. I pulled it. I got a trail right here. Goes in there. Now I'm going to show you how to read this. This is a good rub too. So this deer is pretty healthy. This size. That's a good rub. It's fresh. So that means that buck is coming from behind me, going this way, and he's hitting it up. So this is the area that I kept on seeing that buck. Not sure if it's the same one. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put a camera here. See if I can't catch this rascal. Checked a couple cameras in the area. Went to go replace them. I found a fresh rub, which was nice. So I put the camera relatively in that area, which I recorded that, so you'll be able to see that. And went across on the east side of the other cypress head, and I saw something so weird I've never seen before. And my camera didn't catch a thing. So that camera might be a piece of crap. Right behind the tree, there was like 4 or 5 beds. And there was a dead rabbit inside it, like something tried to eat it. Literally, my camera was right there. Nothing on it. So yeah, that was weird. Came back to check my last camera. And I jumped a big buck. It was probably maybe 30 yards from the trail that I walked to come check this camera. That's on the edge of the cypress head. And he left 2 rubs. And he comes and goes. And the other rub is on this same cypress head. So this could be the same buck that's doing it. I could see on one main beam that he had 3 or 4 points. Solid, thick rack. He didn't blow, so I'm hoping he comes back. To top it off, some guy on a 4-wheeler drove up, and he's 300 or 400 yards back there. That ticks me off. You know, I come and walk country mile, and these guys just 4-wheel around and just set up. I don't like that. So, I'm gonna sit here till dark. Hopefully this buck comes out. I'm not gonna be able to record it, but if I do, you're gonna find out. I just saw a big body deer over there. I don't have much light left. Alright, y'all, that's a wrap. So that deer I ended up seeing, and the one that was way out there in that grassy palmetto flat, ended up being a buck. I was walking down, actually I was climbing down from my stand, and the deer came, I don't even know, maybe it was 20 yards. So I just hung behind the tree so it didn't see me, and I didn't want to blow it out. So I go to finally pack up all my stuff, and I'm walking down the trail, and I see these eyes 10 feet off the trail. And I thought it was a cow, and I didn't want to get trampled on because there's some pretty big cows out here. So I look over and it's a deer, and it didn't jump. It ended up, it's a buck. It's like a, I don't know, it looks like a 4-point or a 6-point. So that was pretty cool. So I saw 2 bucks. I saw a stud, and I saw one that I would pass on them until like later in the season if I don't harvest anything, you know, just because I already know that there's a stud in there. So that area so far, I've seen 3 different deer, 3 different bucks, and I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about the fact that my cameras haven't caught them. And actually, when I walked past the camera that was on that trail, it didn't even go off until I got up to it. So I think I got some faulty cameras, which, you know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna 86 them things. So I'm gonna throw that clip in of that buck,